baby, we got a wild one for you this week. We talk all about, should Dipper open up that tiny little butthole he's got on him?
We are talking about the clowns chanting about guns at Fat Slut.
Naomi got a fake $100 bill.
Really?
In her payout. So quit using fake money.
That's wild. Oh, so you're shortchanging the dolls? Meatball shortchanging the dolls?
No, I just Venmo'd her. We talk about our show in Japan on May 24th and 25th, Fat Slut and Sloppy Seconds.
And we take your voicemails. So many varied calls today.
Yeah, because when I was 19, I wasn't about getting my toes sucked. But now that I'm 23, baby we're in.
Whip out them piggies.
Damn. And I love vaping. Goodbye.
No.
M.
Oh.
M. Mom!
When your first choice is a big old bus,
you turn around and boom,
you end up with a sloppy seconds.
Oh, diva. The Grudge with Sarah Michelle Gellar. Was that the Grudge? Was Sarah Michelle Gellar in the Grudge?
Greller? I don't know that I've ever seen the Grudge.
You're my Grudge.
You know what? I'm your Grudge?
Some girls can really hold a grudge. I remember that movie being called The Grudge, but it wasn't about a grudge. It lost the meaning. You know when you say a word enough times it just stops making sense? Like say grudge over and over and then you're like
Grudge.
It's not
Get
about
your grudge.
Ooh,
girl, I'm gonna get up into this grudge.
Number is 213 536 9180 Grudge. How you slap you stupid little fuck you not so fuck you dirty little fuck. So I'm gonna sloppy seconds with Big Dipper and Grudge Ball.
Grudge Ball. Miss Grudge Ball.
Have you ever held a grudge? Or do you let it loose? You cut them loose?
I
hey
think
guys,
for me,
this week's topic is the grudge. Holding a grudge, seeing the grudge.
Sarah Michelle
Grudger.
I think that I'm I feel like a grudge is active. I feel like a grudge, you're like, oh, I'm going to make a decision that will actively push against this other person or actively sort of seek out their demise. For me, I hold on and remember, but I don't know that it takes up space in my life or that I do anything active about it. I feel like, weren't we just having this conversation where it's like, oh, that person used to treat us like shit or be mean or judgmental, and now they're asking to be on the podcast, and we're like, we'll do it. They can come on.
Yeah, but that's, what's so strange is, to me, a grudge.
I won't forget about it.
I'll never forget.
But you can, come on. Come hang out with us. Come be on the pod.
No, but, okay, so the definition of grudge.
Oh, Webster. She really, really went there.
A persistent feeling of ill will or resentment resulting from a past insult or injury. You were saying it's active. To me, a grudge is such an inactive thing. To me, it's like, oh, I don't like that person. I'm not going to go out of my way to be rude to that person.
Okay, so what's that? That's a revenge plot is active?
But, well, it's the definition makes it seem like it is active. It's like you have ill will and you want to, a persistent ill will and you want to see them do poorly. I don't care. If I don't like not to. But see, for me, it's an inactive thing. It's just kind of like, I don't like that person. If they come around, I'm willing to just be like, hello. How are you?
I don't like you.
I don't like you. But I'm not actively, I'm not spending time thinking about not liking them. I'm just compartmentalized as a do not like, make sure to not interact with them. Well, not actively though. Just kind of eh. This happened recently where someone I am just kind of towards was trying to talk to me all night, and I just was like, God, just leave me the fuck alone.
I think holding on to it and letting yourself get riled up like again and again and again, it just steals from you. It steals
It
your
takes
energy.
yes. It's so much time and energy wasted when it's like, just move on.
Well, I would rather, to me, the moving on is like, I've learned something. And the fact that I learned,
Because I knew you, I have been grudged. Forget.
you're like, because I knew you, I have formed a grudge forever. No, like, it's more about, oh, this is in my toolkit, meatball. This is a problem.
Just until it's done. Hey, everybody. I bought a vape as a joke. And now it has a grudge on me.
I
Big
thought you
grudge.
said, yeah, that's the correct usage. I thought you said someone stole that vape.
Got it back.
You bought two. You bought two, didn't you?
Found it again.
This is going to be bad for you. You're going to be a lifelong vapor now. You remember how long you smoked cigarettes?
Yes, honey. Yes. That's how I got the grudge voice. Hey, everybody. These vapes, what is it about them? It just, I don't even like sweets. This thing tastes like a strawberry mint.
And it's full
so
of
good.
nicotine, right? That's why you keep
Yeah,
going back.
This is one of these nicotine ones. And you know what?
At least get one without the nicotine. I guess isn't nicotine kind of what?
Say it. What? Nicotine good for you?
Actual nicotine, like not crazy. It's just the way in which it's delivered into the body, like through carcinogenic smoking and chemicals. I saw a TikTok where they said nicotine cures things. Did you make it into the shower last night?
No. Didn't quite get in the shower. Got home.
Tell me about Fat Slut.
It was, oh my God. Okay, Clown Fat Slut. I had a wonderful time. Thank you, everyone, for
Clown
coming.
Slut.
Clown Slut. Weird audience. Weird vibes. Weird vibes from the audience.
I kind of had a weird night. Was it a full moon?
No, full moon was like last week because I remember a bunch of people.
Was it residual full moon? Was everyone holding a grudge against you?
There was a grudge. No, we were having a good time, and we did get the audience chanting, "Get the gun, get the gun." And I was like, y'all, that's scary at a gay bar for me to be making gun jokes and for y'all to all be in on it. It just seemed like Act 1.
It's weird because what you've done is, even though the humor and the commentary and the language is violent and toxic, you've actually created a safe space where where queer people feel safe enough to chant "Get the gun" in the gay bar in 2025 in the land of gun violence, and they feel seen, uplifted, heard, and safe.
I think it's just we're going into the summer months when there's like a lot of things to do in LA. Like the attendance was great. Attendance was fine. Oh, Dipper's wearing a cum shot shirt. Attendance was great.
It's
attendance was
Drain Your
fine.
Nut
I had a wonderful time. Drain Your Nut has merch.
Well, we're low key launching, and it's you remember like bubble paint?
Yeah. Oh, so it's
This
like puffy cum.
It's puffy textured. It's kind of cool.
I have a friend who was like, "Why does Dipper always do Drain Your Nut the night after Fat Slut? Because I want to do both, but I'm hungover."
Well, that's I don't know. Don't drink as much. Like you can go to both events. Like I've gone to both events many times.
Yeah, but some people like to have fun.
Some
people don't have a grudge against alcohol.
Ooh, let them get them. Let them know. Wait, so tell me, ticket sales were?
It was great. Ticket sales were door sales were great. We don't do tickets, but everything was fine. It was just like I during Act 1, I was like, "How many people is this your first time at Fat Slut?" And it was like everyone's first time.
Oh,
and I was like, "That's
cool.
fun," but also, hey guys, you got to get on board with like my attitude and behavior because I'm not like a normal host. I'm not nice. And I'm not up there being like, we as gay people need to stand together. I'm literally like, how can I turn us all against each other? How can we scream and be mean to each other all?
How can we scream and be mean? And were there clowns there, like in the audience?
There was a lot of clowns, and I really appreciated people coming hard for the theme. And all the numbers were incredible. You know, Samara Sen always knocks it out of the park. I'm kind of obsessed with Alexa Cameron.
What'd she do?
She just did two like high energy numbers. She's a big girl. She big.
She's beautiful.
But
I
she's like
remember
high energy. That's the thing is like she's so fucking gorgeous, but
and put
also
together.
and so put like looks so good and is so
360 head to
funny.
toe. The outfit is like full.
I know. She's incredible. She like I was looking at her costumes and I was like, Jesus Christ.
You said, "Jeez
Like
Louise,
she
who
looks
makes your garments?"
so good. I think she gets Howie, the guy that makes a bunch of Willem stuff to do her.
Well, are
stuff.
you ever gonna get one of them sort of bodycon, strappy with the buckles, like leotard dance costumes? You don't do that.
I just don't do that.
You know
Someone
what?
keeps offering to make me a costume and it's just a bunch of leotards and cat suits and I was like, that's not really
My
me.
zhuzh.
Like I'll
Wait.
wear a leotard for a number or like as a reveal, but I'm not like look at my I no offense to those who do. That's just you guys
Wow.
know me. And me and
Wow.
my style is less like leotard and more like loose dresses and a bra and panty set.
You guys know me. Wait, I have a fashion pitch, but I really don't know how to describe it for you.
Okay. First, do you
It's
remember here, let me try to guess what okay. It's like a
you're
little
gonna try
Asian
to
boy.
no.
It's like a little Asian boy who goes meow at Sarah Michelle Gellar. He's basically naked and kind of a ghost. He comes out of the bathtub. Is that what it is?
Are you talking about the Grudge?
I'm talking about the Grudge.
No. My fashion pitch is like okay. It's like it's okay. It's sort of like the dress that the one who isn't Velma wears in Scooby Doo.
Sarah Michelle Gellar as Daphne.
Yes, yeah, Daphne, played by Sarah Michelle Gellar. So it's like
Are we
So
Evan
it's like-
Ross cats?
no, it's like a little skirt, like a short little pussy skirt, like Lady Bunny length, like you like,
Love that length.
with the like ribbon right underneath the tetas, like the A line, right? And then the ribbon in the hair and the little collar that has like
the point,
you know, the pointed thing, but then like a big poofy like balloony sleeve, but that could be sheer, so you could have your little arms out. You could do sheer panel across the collar. It's almost Gaga Die with a Smile, like that styling.
I'm into that.
Okay. I just imagined you in that outfit and I was like, that could be fun. I think that's fall. That's more puritanical, because summer you just got to have your whole body out.
Well, summer is, you know what, the dress that
You
you're
should do
describing-
Princess Leia all summer.
I am
just
not
bikini
Fina Berbertal.
tees.
I'm not Fina Berbertal. What you described is the dress that I have had and made and retired. The orange Hawaiian wedding dress. But I like chopped it up and made it tiny and short, and then put the poofy green
Was
sleeves
that
on
the
it.
dress you wore ages ago at Oak Clash when you were riding the scooter and your heel broke off? Gag me. That's crazy.
I was just.
Well,
Did you know Oaklash is
just
today?
recycle your own ideas back to you. I'm sorry.
I did buy a second Hawaiian wedding dress, but I haven't. It's hard to like chop those up because they're for tiny people. So what I do is
You chopping it up?
You chopping it up? I chop the bottom off and then I use that fabric to expand it and make it big enough for me to wear.
We'll just make one from scratch.
Could. Oaklash is today. Did you know that Oaklash happens in May? I didn't know that. It always has happened in May.
I don't know anything about the calendar year. Like, when people say to me, they're like, well, then we'll do that after Labor Day. I'm like, that means literally nothing to me.
I hate when people are like, let's do that after Labor Day. I'm like, girl.
When is Memorial Day?
And then they're like, Memorial Day weekend. And I'm like, girl, give me a
I don't know when that is. Okay. But same, and I'm glad. I feel like
I have a grudge against
with those holidays, with calendars. All right, we'll be right back.
Black.
If you love to shop, listen up! Have you heard of Rakuten?
With Rakuten, you get cash back and rewards on almost everything you buy. Just from shopping.
Exactly. Clothes, athletic wear, pet supplies. I'm talking about Gap, Adidas, and even Petco.
So I can buy a look, get new shoes, snag the cat some cute toys, and get cash back.
That's right. And you can even stack those rewards on top of sales and coupons.
That's cool.
It is cool.
But how does it work?
Well, partner stores pay Rakuten to send them shoppers, and then Rakuten passes on some of that money to the members.
Rakuten is really doing the most, huh? Love it.
Yeah, in the best possible way. Plus, Rakuten has 17 million members who are already saving. So, you can become one of them today.
Join for free at Rakuten.com or download the Rakuten app to start saving money now.
That's Rakuten.com or download the Rakuten app today.
And get yourself some Rakuten.
Weight Loss by Hims is here to help you reach your goals.
Hims now offers access to an affordable range of FDA-approved GLP-1 medications that are designed to support you in losing the weight and keeping it off, including the Wegovy pill and the Wegovy pen.
GLP-1s help regulate your appetite and eat less.
With Wegovy at Hims, lose up to 20% or more of your body weight when combined with diet and exercise.
And no needles needed. Wegovy is the first ever GLP-1 pill for weight loss.
And through Hims, you can just go online where you'll connect with a licensed provider who will determine if the treatment is right for you.
No insurance necessary either, and if prescribed, your medication is delivered right to your door.
Ready to reach your goals? Visit hims.com/sloppy seconds to get a personalized, affordable plan that gets you.
That's HIMS.com/sloppy seconds.
hims.com/sloppy seconds.
Weight Loss by Hims is not available in all 50 states. Wegovy is the registered trademark of Novo Nordisk AS.
To get started and learn more, including important safety information, Wegovy clinical study information, and restrictions, visit hims.com.
You know, lately I have been trying to keep my wardrobe simple. I want pieces that are comfortable, but they still feel like put together like an outfit, and that's why I'm always reaching for my Quince items.
The fabric feels elevated, the fits are clean, and Quince makes getting dressed so easy.
Quince has all the staples for spring, like 100% European linen shirts and shorts starting at just $34.
They're lightweight and breathable, but still look polished. I have a bunch of their Pima cotton tees, and they're super soft and easy to wear and very breathable for the summer, for the sweaty body.
I just rediscovered this pair of linen shorts that I have that are so comfortable from Quince. You know when like something gets buried accidentally?
Mm-hmm.
I pulled these out and I was like, what have I been doing? Not wearing these!
And the linen doesn't wrinkle.
Period.
Plus, everything is priced 50 to 80% less than similar brands because Quince works directly with ethical factories and cuts out the middleman.
Refresh your everyday with luxury you'll actually use.
Go to quince.com/sloppy for free shipping on your order and 365-day returns. Now available in Canada too.
That's QUINCE.com/sloppy for free shipping and 365-day returns. Quince.com/sloppy.
Get yourself some Pima cotton!
Quince.
Quince. At Quince. The Wizard.
So you're
And we're
just
ba-
go ahead.
So you're just what?
You're
My
just
eyebrows still have glue in them. Look. Isn't that
you're
crazy?
you're full on Wicked. We're just back in the habit now.
Well, yeah,
I'm
'cause
okay with that because you know what? The press tour is going to start very soon.
I don't know if I can do another round of that. Someone like tweeted the poster and was like, I don't think I can do this another year. Maybe this press tour will be like less. There'll be less.
I think there will be less because the movie was such a success. Everyone has just waited with bated
Well,
breath.
I have a theory.
Go ahead, because your Katy Perry theory was spot on. Sounds like you got a grudge with Katy Perry for cutting you out of the music video.
Why did they cut me out? Why was I there? 8 hours that day. Got into drag, go over to USC to go sit in a fucking
You in the Swish Swish videos like, Will, I'm talking about DragCon. Go ahead. You
Well,
went
I
over to
wasn't asked to
USC.
leave. I was asked to stay.
You went over to USC.
We sit there, they give us food, we show up and then they go, "We're going to touch up everyone's makeup." And then they get to all the other drag queens and they're doing little things and stuff and they get to
Mm.
me.
Yeah.
They get to me and they go,
And
"Yeah, you're fine." And then I remember going to put on the costumes and I was like, "I sent you my sizes." And they were like, "Yeah." And then they give us all cheerleading outfits. Mine doesn't zip up in the back.
Mm, mm,
So it's like
mm.
safety pinned wide. Anyway, fuck Katy Perry.
There you go. And then we got to the heart and soul, the meat and potatoes.
To cut me out of that video, I was there all day. And then they go, "Camera's rolling." And then they shoot a whole scene and then they come over to us and they go, "Do you guys have like a planned cheer routine? Like, are you guys going to do a routine?" And we all look at them and we're like, "We're not cheerleaders. And you didn't tell us to prep a routine."
Like, we could have prepped a little
We could have.
drag
you
queen
asked.
account. And what's crazy is, do you think Swish Swish Bish or Pink Pony Club is a bigger song?
Pink Pony Club.
And
Wow! I think Swish Swish had its time in the sun, but I think Pink
it
Pony
really
Club
did. Pink Ferragamos.
sliders on deck. I think that Pink Pony Club will be like go down in history as a bigger
I also
event
think
of a song.
Swish Swish Bish was more about the also the full title is not Bish. I'm just saying that. I think Swish Swish was more about the music video. Like, that music video has views on views on views because the whole point of it was this like cameo filled like viral moment. And Pink Pony Club, that song grew organically to become a bigger hit. Very much like Lizzo's song Truth Hurts. The
Oh,
music
yeah, it
video
was on,
was
like,
a
2
way
albums.
more yeah, and the music video was way more like low budge indie artist, like filmed in a backyard at a house. It's a great music video, but it's nowhere near the level of like budget that she shoots music videos with now. Why men great till they gotta be great?
I loved that song. I'm glad that we don't hold a grudge against Lizzo anymore for possibly making her dancers eat a banana out of a slut's puss.
God. I would use the term like stripper.
Dancer. Performance
Artist.
Artist's puss. But you know what?
Tell
I
me.
would have eaten that banana probably. If that happened.
You also are like, I'm a good time gal.
Naomi brought the spotlight last night.
How was it?
Kind of incredible.
Who ran it? Yanni.
Yanni.
Good job, Johnny. Where did he run it from?
We put a go-go box at the back
In the
center.
center.
Of the room.
In the back.
Yeah.
And she said, "Keep a light on me."
I know, and I was really hoping she was going to do... Remember when we went and saw Drive and Drag?
Yes.
She did that number, the Kylie number, where she was the disco ball.
Yes.
I was kind of hoping she was going to do that, but she didn't. But she was wearing like a mirrored outfit and it reflected out back to the audience. It was so pretty. She's right. There's nothing quite like a spotlight. And you remember Precinct used to have a spotlight when the DJ booth was at the back of the room and not next to the stage.
Oh yeah, I guess I do remember there was a spotlight.
Fuck Katy Perry. Also, between every take, she would sit down and they would lay like small puppies on her chest
As like
and
a
as like an
coping
animal
mechanism.
therapy thing or something. She was so weird that day. And then at one point she came over to us, all the drag queens, and we were like excited to meet Katy Perry. Like we were like, "Oh my god, it's fucking Katy Perry."
Yeah.
And she came over and the way it was me, Pickle, Cake Moss, I believe, and then I can't remember the other girls.
Yeah, this was so long ago.
And I just remember the way she white knuckled onto Pickle's arm. She was squeezing Pickle's arm, being like, "Thank you so much, you guys, for being here. Oh my gosh, it's so nice to meet you." And then when she walked away, Pickle goes, "Damn, she was really fucking squeezing me," and she had like a red mark on her arm.
That is wild.
Yeah, but wasn't that kind of around the time that she like did that reality show and moved into that house and shaved her head and like bleached it out blonde?
Yeah, the Witness era. And then you always also love to bring up that she like was like suing a bunch of nuns to get out of a like a convent so that she could like buy it to live there or something.
Yeah, she's done that multiple times. She's kind of an elder abuse icon.
That's crazy.
Like one guy didn't want to sell his house and she did a bunch of shit so that he basically ended up having to sell it to her, and then I think he died or something.
Jesus.
And then the monastery, like the nuns were like, "We don't want to sell this church basically to Katy Perry." And she circumvented the law and did a bunch of stuff so that they basically had to sell it to her.
Not
Or in
circumvented
Orlando.
the law.
Maybe look it up. I don't know the
She's
details, and
rich.
I'm not gonna. She's
I want to
rich,
go.
rich.
I
Hey,
want to go back to Naomi for a second.
hey, you know what I'm gonna talk about? Where do you get a vacuum repaired? I don't want to spend another $300 on a vacuum, but my normal vacuum repair place is closed down. And now I'm about to leave town, and I don't know how to vacuum my. I'm not gonna buy a new vacuum. This vacuum was
Where?
like $400.
Well, there
It's
are other repair places.
But the guy, when I called, they're like, "We're actually kind of booked up, so it's gonna take about a week to get like because the hose on this one has a hole in
Mm.
it because like I was trying to clear it out with a knife."
I will because you want it for your cat sitter.
I want to vacuum my house before my cat sitter gets here for
You
a
can
week.
use my vacuum if you want.
What kind of vacuum is it?
It's an older It's gonna be really loud, and it's an older vacuum, and it's like a standard vacuum. It's not like a nice Dyson or anything crazy. But
Yeah, I
you're
just need
welcome
to
to use
be
it.
able to vacuum my
It
house.
has
I
a
was gonna,
hose too.
yeah. It's
I
just
can
that
bring it
like,
by for you.
yeah, maybe I'll just text my neighbor. She lives right next door.
Okay, well, let me know
Is
if you
it
want to
weird to be
borrow
like,
my.
"Hey, I will let you know"? Is it weird to be like, "Hey, can I borrow your vacuum?"
No, you can
Because
explain. I
one
have a
time
vacuum. It's. Go ahead.
when I lived in New York, I like I had a vacuum issue, and I went down to the front desk of my building and I was like, "Can I borrow a
I
vacuum?"
keep trying to repair all my vacuums with these these sharp knives.
And the lady goes, "No one ever told you not to use someone else's vacuum in your home?" And I was like, "What?" And she was like, "You don't want to bring other people's dirt into your home." And I was like, "It's a vacuum, it's gonna suck it up." And she goes, "All right, if you want to use it." And I was like, "This is the weirdest." I've heard of like not using someone else's broom in your house, but never like a vacuum.
Are you talking about New York City, where people walk through piss and shit all over the city and then go home and sometimes don't even wash their hands or fully take off their shoes, or they sit on the subway and then walk into their couch and sit in those same pants on their own couch? That New York City? And this lady is worried about a vacuum from one apartment to another? You miss it so much, don't you?
Kind of. I do always have a wonderful time when I'm there. But again, I like quality of life in LA, I think is better than quality of life in New York. For me, hey, for me, I know there's going to be those New Yorkers out there being like, "Shut the fuck up, you don't know what you're talking about." But I like my house. I like having a car. I like a motorcycle, and I like being able to store stuff and not having to pay like $500 a month just to park somewhere.
Yeah, I I completely feel you. I think, you know, what do they say? Different strokes for different folks.
Yeah, and most of my friends that live in New York are like people that are like, "I don't want a car. I don't want that responsibility. I don't want that. I don't want to travel. I don't want to go to a beach." Or their beaches, they like their beach.
Free speech. Um, can I say the thing I was going to say about Naomi?
Should I go to Palm Springs
When?
right now?
I think you would get stressed out.
That's me. That's me closing the door, slamming the door, and leaving.
Oh, you did some Foley work? We didn't even get a key jangling. I think you would get stressed out because we're leaving for Tokyo momentarily.
I know.
And I think you want to sew outfits and you want
I'm
to
gonna make that little Daphne outfit for our interview for Sloppy Seconds, the live podcast recording at the Aisotope Lounge on May 25th.
That's right. Yeah, I think it would stress you out. I think you just want to go to Palm Springs and, I don't know, have sex with a man.
I think I'm gonna be celibate.
Okay.
I've deleted
Starting.
Sniffies off the phone this morning.
Oh, did you have it as the app?
Yeah.
How did that work for you?
I think I still ended up using the website more.
Yeah.
What were you gonna say about Naomi?
So should we take a break?
Sure. You're not better than me. And we're back.
I love that reveal that Naomi does when she wears the harem pants. Did she do that reveal?
Which one?
Where she wears the... Hello? Did you fall asleep? Meatball is doll eyeing me right now. Where she wears the harem pants and you like can't tell that they have a slit up the side or not. So she's like dancing and she has these like beautiful baggy pants on. And then she starts like sort of like popping and locking from one side to the other and bending her knees until she like goes down into a squat. And then you realize the harem pants have a slit and you're like, well, those are sexy, but she's going to be in pants the whole time. And then she sneaks her little fingies down to her ankles and she unhooks the bottom of the pant so that all of a sudden it turns into like a 2-panel skirt. And then she unhooks the waistband. So it's this like...
No, she did not do that.
But you know the one I'm talking about,
I
right?
do. It's from Drive and Drag. That was the disco number.
It is so... It's like... It has so many parts to it. It's such a slick reveal, and I haven't really seen it before. Do you like to do fashion clothing reveals?
No.
Do you like to perform?
No.
You like
No,
to
I do
stand
not.
and talk.
Like to yap. But you know what I did last night? And guess who I brought back? My
Kelsey?
McDonald's number.
Oh my god! You know, breaking out the hits.
And it was another hit. I do remember when I used to do that number. I forgot that that McDonald's was blacklisted or whatever. But when I used to do that number, those hamburgers were $1.99 each,
Yeah.
and I would get 20 of them, and I'd be like, "Yeah, this is gonna be a great number." They are $5 now for the hamburgers. I got 10 hamburgers. It was $50
I hope you made the money back.
plus delivery.
Oh no,
was like
so
something like-
it was $100.
It was like $60, $70 with the tip and everything for fucking 10 McDonald's cheeseburger. I was literally like, we have to quit. We have to just stop living in this country. We have to leave.
Oh, and the reason it has to be McDonald's and not another option is because of the spoken word part.
Yeah. And because I was like, oh, I can just get 10 hamburgers from the bar. And I was like, those are $14. Because they come with sides.
Pickles.
You can get a pickle. You can get onion rings, French fries, tater tots.
Do you want to hear
You can get fried ravioli. You can get what else do you get? What else do you get? What else do you get? You can get a side salad.
Oh, you said tater tots.
You get the
buffalo.
You always get. I am not a fan of the buffalo cauliflower.
I don't get those.
I've seen you eat them before.
I don't.
I've
I famously
I've
don't
actually
like buffalo
seen you
sauce.
Eat.
I prefer barbecue sauce over buffalo sauce.
Oh, barbecue sauce is just like savory syrup.
You know I have a sweet tooth, bitch. Buffalo sauce gives me not a grudge, but some GERD. Well, acid reflux.
It gives me the GERD and the gout. Okay.
Not the gout. Limping along, dragging your foot behind you.
What do you know about? What do you know about a voicemail?
I have a whole bunch of them. What do you know about a vape?
Hi, Slut. I'm loving the pickle discourse, and I had a thought. I think that you guys should have a pickle vendor at the next Fat Slut. They actually have pickle vendors at music festivals all the time because pickles are a great source of hydration, electrolytes, I think, and nutrition in general. So I think, and probably you'd have a good return. Pickles are cheap. You could sell them for however much. I don't know. But you could have a pickle vendor, and at this pickle vendor booth, you can sell like 2-ounce sauce containers with lids full of pickle juice so that people can take that to the bar and kind of do their own like self-service pickleback shop. And then Meatball doesn't have to walk to the kitchen every time she wants a pickleback shop. So I know that this wasn't super sloppy, but I love a pickle, and I would love to eat a pickle as the next Fat Slut. That can mean multiple things.
Ooh.
Okay, bye.
It was entrepreneurial.
Hello.
Oh my god.
I love.
Hello.
That's the Grudge. That's what that little kid in the Grudge said to Sarah Michelle Gellar when she came in the house and looked up and saw his little cat face.
Hello. Fuck just doing a Fat Slut. I think you should go into the pickle business.
Should I get into the pickle biz?
I think you should do some Meatball branded pickles.
I could really get behind that.
Or you could brand them like
we could just do like what everyone does and white label them. Like someone else makes them and we just slap my name on them.
Or you could find a pickle vendor and make some bespoke ones because that's when that's where you really get an actual like solid place in the marketplace because it's like these are different. Fuck calling them meatball pickles. I think they should be Fat Slut pickles.
And they should be like the whole like they should be like okay, Jennings, pull together. They should be
well,
like
it could be
the
whole
ones
pickles
at the gas station where it's a big fat one.
And you sell them in the bags, but then you also sell spears and chips. I think Fat Slut pickles. This is actually
wait, edit this out.
The whole thing?
I'm just kidding. No, I'm just kidding. But
listen.
Hey,
if you're a food vendor, if you're a food maker,
or no one, get in touch because I'm looking to jar some pickle. I'm looking to jar some cucumbers.
I think that would be cool. You could start at the farmers markets, do drag at 8 a.m. on a Saturday.
8 a.m. on a. Well, it would just be me showing up like this, like didn't make it to the shower.
Yeah, you do a series of farmers markets exclusively only after Fat Slut nights, where you sit in a chair, yell at people while your little boys in crop tops sell their Fat Slut pickles.
And maybe come get these pickles, and then go over there and get your knife sharpened. And don't worry, I brought the gun.
Oh boy,
get the gun. They were chanting.
Pouch with the pickle chip. Pouch with the that is hard to say. Pouch with the pickle chips and the pickle juice. The wizard. I had a question for you guys.
Yes.
As someone who has never attended a group sex thing, a group sex party, I was wondering what the conversation and view is on being on PrEP or DoxyPep before, after, during the party. Is that something that you recommend? Obviously, it decreases your chances of getting HIV
Do we recommend?
And some other STIs, but is that something that you advocate for, or is it more of a if you can, do it? I don't know.
Huh?
Let me know your guys' thoughts. Is that gay? Pouch with the pickle chips and the pickle juice. The wizard.
The fuck, dude? What? Yeah, I'd recommend it.
Oh my god, you're being crazy.
What's the wait? Sorry. Is
what
the question?
We
do we have the conversation before we go, or is your question? Should I get on it if I'm gonna have group sex? Because I think you should be on it.
Yes. So I think what we heard was, do you advocate for like having access to DoxyPep and being on PrEP if you're going to sex parties? The answer is yes, 1,000% yes. But I think what you
even
were,
if you're not going to sex parties.
yes, totally. If you're just having sex with people, but I think what you were asking was like, what is the like group conversation, et cetera, et cetera. I have been to some sex parties where you have to sign a waiver, and it was like, you know, you may be exposed to STIs. You're entering at your own risk. All your behavior, like I've seen like really heavy disclaimers, that kind of a thing. I've also been to parties at people's homes where they just had like, it was a doctor's home. There was a bowl of, well, the one that I went to, there were little plastic like drug baggies with pairs of Doxy in them that you got as you left as like a goodie bag.
That's so kind.
And I was like, who paid? And he was like, the guy's a doctor. And I was like, oh, okay, that's fine. And then I've heard of a place where there's just like a bowl of them out for anyone to grab. And I'm like, girl, scoop a little cup up, take your little pills back.
Take them on with ya in case you ever need to get on them again.
But I feel as though in a party setting, especially like a big event that isn't someone's apartment or not a group of people where like you sort of know everyone's name, it's less about a conversation and more about personal what do they say, harm reduction practices. So it's sort of like, if you're going to a warehouse sex party, it's on you to protect yourself in whatever way you deem fit. If that means you're like, I'm not gonna the only thing I'm going to do is like do hand jobs. And if I put my dick in anything, whether it be a mouth or a butt, I'm putting a condom on it. That's what you've made your decision to do. Other people go, I'm going to pop a bunch of pills and go raw dog the whole warehouse. Great for them. So I think it's really up to you.
It's personal preference. I put the pickle chips in the pickle bag with the pickle juice.
Hello, slops. Okay, so I just got back from a hookup, and
Stop. Pause.
the guy came. He looked like his picture.
Yes.
This is Lady Camden. And secondly, this is a fake accent. Go. Press play.
Everything was fine. He was nice. We had agreed ahead of time, what the activities would be. He was just going to come over. I was going to eat his ass. He was going to suck my dick. There we go. But then he came over and proceeded to bend over and had what I can only describe as two rather large skin tags, maybe piles. I'm not quite sure what piles look like. Either way, it looked like he had 3 holes where there should only really be 1, or at least 3 things of interest where there should only really be 1. And I wasn't quite sure how to tactfully navigate it, especially since the rest of him was fine. So I just kind of redirected him and spent the rest of the hookup trying to figure out what the fuck that was. It looked like a walrus nostril, like when they blow it out and gets all distended and red. Anyway, he just took my dick and then I came and he left. But is that gay?
A walrus nostril.
Look up
I
anal
see.
piles.
Isn't that hemorrhoids?
It looks like they're similar. They're one and the same. Yeah. Anal piles, also known as hemorrhoids, swollen veins in the anus and lower rectum.
Oh no! Oh god!
I told this story. Oh my god! You're being so dramatic.
Okay, I'm good.
I told this story before, but there was this guy in Chicago who I used to go and suck his dick, and then one time he's like laying on the bed and I'm sucking his dick and he starts like leaning back and I was like, oh, I'm gonna eat his ass, this is gonna be great. And then he had like a hemorrhoid or like
piles.
He had a singular pile or hemorrhoid. And initially I was like, whoa. But then I kind of looked at it and I was like,
get around it? You said you got around it.
Well, I got over it. I was like, oh, I see what this is. This is like, yeah, it looks like a skin tag. It looks like sort of an extended piece. It's not
Extended piece, daughter
extended
of
piece
little
of,
piece.
or extended piece or God, what did we say?
You got it, babes. We can believe in you. You got this.
Mucus.
Put the pickle juice in the pickle jar.
No, you remember it? The guy pulled his dick out, and there was a piece of, like, a mucus piece. We used to say this all the time. Gelatinous piece. Jesus
A
Christ.
gelatinous piece.
Little piece, extended piece, gelatinous
Gelatinous
piece. Anyhow, I think so long as this is
Solange.
I am not a doctor, but I will say so long as it's not inflamed and like busted open or like a wound or a sore, people's bodies are. Hey, Meatball, what do you learn about everybody's bodies?
It's so crazy. Everybody's body is different.
I think it is wild to have a unique experience around your butt and lead with, come and eat this ass. You know what I mean?
No warning. And I'm not a big proponent on send me a butt, like send me butthole photos.
Right.
But hey, Lady Camden, maybe you should start asking for some booty hole pics.
But like, I will. What I learned from that experience was like, I sort of paused. I didn't freak out. I like assessed the situation. I was like, this is not anything. I mean, this is not anything crazy. I wouldn't expect everyone to be into it, but it wasn't like, you know, it was like next to. It was like a neighbor of the butthole. So I was like, you know, I'm still getting here and tongue fuck this man.
Now, what about
You couldn't handle that.
No, I don't think I could. I'm weird.
What if you
buttholes
loved
now.
him?
That's different. I could probably get around it. I could go through it.
Because of the Campylobacter? That's what made you weird?
Yeah, and then I did finally eat someone's ass the other day, and sometimes, I mean, he douched and said he cleaned. But sometimes you just can't get rid of the smell of shit. Like,
Check out your phone.
you know what I mean? What?
Check out your phone.
Got 2 text messages. What? Why did you? Oh God!
Yeah, I mean, it is a butthole.
Sometimes buttholes just have a scent, and this one definitely had a scent. And I was like, I'm gonna do this because I need to fight my fears of getting another horrifying hospital bed-ridden stomach
You
bug.
went to the hospital?
I've said that before. I went to the hospital because I thought I was dying.
I
did not know what it was.
And you
I got
stayed
there
overnight?
they just gave me an IV drip and then the crazy ass antibiotics. But I remember I was in the hospital waiting room because, you know, if it's not like a super emergency, they're just like, you can sit here and wait a while. And I just kept shitting. I just kept shitting and throwing up, and I kept getting up and walking back and forth to the bathroom. And finally I was like, I'm gonna go home. Like, I'm sorry, I'm gonna go home because I feel like I'm dying. And then they took me in. And then they made me swab my own butthole. A dry Q-tip up the booty hole. But don't worry, because my butthole wasn't like raw from wiping or anything. It didn't hurt at all.
Oh God. I see why that's traumatizing.
Hello, slops.
Hey, fucks. So, I have something happening in about an hour and a half or so. I hope so. So, I've been hooking up with this one guy, and it's so nasty. I mean, when I tell you, is somebody gonna match my freak? It's this motherfucker from East LA. Wow! Because, oh my God. And he's so, like, cutie boy normal in the sense that he's not like a rocker hardcore fool that I usually go for. He's just like into movies and his anime, and he's so hot and he fucks like crazy. He has a big old dick and he knows exactly what the fuck to do with it. So when I first started messaging him and, you know, talking about friends with benefits and blah, blah, blah. He just dropped, he's like, I like feet, by the way. And I'll be honest, had I met this guy when I was about 19 and he just dropped that he had feet, I probably would have laughed. And I would have been like, nah, I don't know about that. Like, I don't know, it would have been a deal breaker. I'm 23 now. And you know what? Hey, put these little toes in your mouth. So, I've never had my toes sucked before either. So, like, Meatball, you kind of inspired me. You kind of got me eyeballing the idea a little bit more. So, thank you for that. And also, it's just like, he gives me exactly what I need. He does everything. He's so nasty in the DN, and I don't mind it because he does it. And he does it damn well. So, I'm leaving work now. I'm going to go shower. I'm going to go clean up to get these little toesies sucked on. Bye. Some of them. Kill yourself.
We all get the gun. We all need to start being freakier. The world is about to end. They're going to outlaw sucking toes pretty soon, I fear. Once the Republicans
was
find
right.
out about that's my freak.
I love this call. This is so exciting.
I also love the thought of, like, if I was 19, I would have been like, okay, whatever. But now I'm 23.
Now I'm a grown up. I'm 23, and I'm saying,
23, I'm grown, and I'm gonna get these piggies licked.
I'm also obsessed with, like, she's like, oh, he's a good little boy out in public. He's like a cute little, like, he's
That's
like a
so
nice
hot.
cutie. And then he's just like a total freak. Like, that's the best.
I loved, I mean, this isn't the normal guys I'm into. He likes movies.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Congrats
to you and your little piggies getting sucked.
Good for you. And I think we as people need to start just expanding our what we want in life and trying new things. Like, get your toes sucked. Get your dick sucked from behind. Fuck a fat dude if you've never tried it before. It's fun.
That 1,000%.
A big
you
boy.
You ever want to see your thrusts ripple on some chubby cheeks? That is such a hot thing to see. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, it's hot. Oh, Club Chub is tomorrow. I'm a fucking fatty. In the office.
Celibate?
Right, I'm going to be celibate. After that, I'll be celibate for Japan because I don't want to get kicked out of the country for doing something nasty.
They literally have bathhouses there.
What if we run into each other in the bathhouse?
No, we're not going to do it. We're going to make plans ahead of time. But what I did learn, and I said this to Meatball, and you gave me like a crazy face, was that at a lot of those establishments, the door people choose whether or not to let you in.
I'll watch you get accepted into every single one, and they look at me and they're like, "No, chubby, get out of here."
I'm bigger than you.
Do you admit it?
Yes. Never denied.
How about when you slapped me the other day? And then
I didn't slap you.
And then posted a photo of it like it was not an attack on me. So when was the last time you hit a person of color? Just me the other day? Me on Thursday? When you slapped me?
The fuel that you have added to the fire surrounding that everyone has grabbed their tiki torches to go marching against me is wild.
Kill the witch!
Where were you on January 6th, Meatball?
I was in our nation's capital standing up for rights. And I had a gun.
You were like,
I voted for Trump.
Was vaping. I voted for
vaping
Trump.
hard. I voted for Trump. Sad that episode will never see the light of day.
It will. We're putting it out there, Diva. You ready for that?
But the set is wrong.
We're putting bits and bobs, pieces and bonuses, honey.
Oh,
you will be on the internet, honey.
What we're talking about is, I don't know. No one knows.
No one
We've
knows.
announced it. Okay, never mind. Whatever. All right. Well, we won't talk about it.
Let's take a break and we'll be right back.
we're back. I said yes to this gig that I've already done once, but I think this one's gonna be bigger. And it's just that thing where I'm like, I like being invited to spaces where celebrities are, but then when I get there, how do I word this? I'm not on the same level as these are like famous television actors and stuff. And then I'm there in drag, so I just feel like a gimmick.
Right, and
Like
you
I'm
want to
happy to be
be
invited, but I want to feel like I like being in a room where we're all on the same level. And then a lot of times I'm in a room where they're like the people that hire me are like, "We love you, you're funny." And then I get into the room and I'm like, "None of these people know who I am and no one wants to talk to me." And I'm the lone drag queen standing over there. And I don't want to fangirl on these people, but I also don't want to be like, I don't want to ignore them. Does that make sense?
Are they not like coming up to you to hang out? Like, ooh, you're a drag queen?
Sometimes some of them do, and they're
Some of
real
them?
fun and cool. Some of them, but some of them also I think are like they kind of think, what's over here?
Are
What's
you
this
talking
about?
about that you're performing on the Cowboy Carter tour?
No, I wish. It's me and Blue Ivy. I'm actually gonna be Rumi's nanny.
No, you're Rumi's understudy. You're the cover.
Yeah, I go out there and I sit in front of Beyonce.
You run out with so
And I
much
just
energy,
wave.
and
I just wave at
you go
everybody.
to sit down next to them, and they're like, "Whoa, okay."
Is that Snooki?
Hey
Yeah,
guys,
it's just
so I'm calling back because I have to apologize. I called like 3 weeks ago, crashing out about cruising and butthole pics on Grinder. So the reason why I'm apologizing is because I got cruised at Equinox, and it was the best time of my life. It turned into a circle jerk with 4 guys, myself included. I connected with one of the guys afterwards.
connected.
He was super handsome and really nice. So, yeah, I think I was just crashing out because I didn't get the cruising experience I thought I wanted, but I finally got it, and it was a really good time. So, yay cruising, yay gay boys. All right, cool, yeah, bye.
I don't remember the original call, but I'm glad that you had a good time. Sometimes you just have to open yourself up to whatever's going to happen.
That is what cruising is. This is going to be a continued theme as we move through the world. We are so used to getting what we like on social media.
Give me what I want.
That I'll give you. Give me a sewing challenge, and I'll give you what you want. The algorithm puts forward. Meatball, grab your phone.
Got it.
She's like, I won. Go to Instagram.
Okay, I'm here.
Okay, and go to
It showed me exactly what I wanted to see.
my friend Scott. Go here.
Where can I see Scott's penis?
Oh, I don't know.
Send me that Twitter.
Go here to your little magnifying glass, your search function down at the bottom.
Hit it.
Describe to me what you see on here.
Oh God.
Just say a couple of the things. I'm gonna say mine.
Man. I see a man dancing.
Uh-huh.
I see meal preps, and I see weight loss videos, and then drag queens. Ooh, and really cool grills.
Okay.
But mostly hot guys and prosthetics.
You mean like prosthetic makeups?
Yeah. Oh, and like men with mustaches. It knows that that's my thing. I get a lot of this.
Yes. So I have muscle guys, of course. Tons of muscle guys. I have invasive pedicure videos and pimple popping videos. I have food. There's like sandwiches. And there's Corey King doing cameos. Oh, and facials. Like the like peeling back of
mine is like makeup and hot guys with mustaches.
mine is a little more gross out, like body gore.
I had to refresh it, but yeah, it's
So
hot guys and makeup.
the reason I brought this up, and here's
And
some
those
drag
crazy
queens.
and those
But there's
crazy facelifts.
this guy's doing a neti pot. The body gore really gets me that people like put that on their social media. They're like, look at this insane thing that my body does. Okay,
Everybody's
not to
different.
just make you look at Instagram.
Now we're just scrolling.
No. Come back to me.
What's
Hey.
Scott's Twitter?
Hey, come back to me. Come back to me.
Oh, fuck. This guy's hot.
Meatball, please come back to
Well,
me.
I'm into men in their 40s.
Come here, please.
Do they have a job?
So the call was about cruising.
Someone I was talking to
Can
literally
we-
told me
no, let's do the call.
they said if I'm gonna date someone, they better have a job. And I was like, oh, I don't really care. And they're like, no, they need to make more money than I do. And I was like, that's not that hard. Continue.
So the reason I brought up the Instagram thing is we are fed on our algorithm stuff that we like to look at and then we keep clicking at. We can go onto any streaming service where it exists and choose whatever we want to watch. We have that at we get to curate our own experiences all the time. You want a hamburger? Click 3 things on your phone, it comes to your door. So people are impatient when it comes to cruising, and people want every single experience when they go, I'm horny, I'm going to go cruise in this park, or I'm going to go to the cruisy gym, or I'm going to go to the bathhouse, or I'm going to go to a sex party. They assume that every time it'll be this like exactly what they're looking for. That is the wrong way to approach it, and totally why our caller called in and crashed out, because he had an expectation of what it was going to be and it didn't meet his expectation.
Burp a little.
Little coffee burp in the morning. So I highly recommend reading our friend Leo Herrera's book, Analog Cruising, to get a sense of like what it means. Baby girl, when people used to go cruising, like OG cruising, it was dangerous. It was solitary. It was quiet. You left your ID at home. You know what I mean? You leave your things at home. Don't go to the cruise spot and pull your phone out. Okay.
Yeah, I don't understand that when people are in the cruising. Sorry, I couldn't tell if you froze or not. When people are in the cruising area and they're like on their phone, and I'm like, then why are you here, babes? Just get on, do that at home.
Exactly. So I'm glad that you crashed out and then had a positive experience and came back and was like, you know what? I enjoyed that. And also, it's the best when you are not expecting it and you go somewhere and the experience is hot as hell and you get off and the people are sexy and then you can connect with them after. It's a great time.
Oh, I don't like to connect. I come and then I go, goodbye.
I know, but what if you like fall in love with them and want them to do their comedy routine for you? How would you find them again?
We have to stop talking about that.
Okay, so I tried to leave a voice message earlier, but that was a complete epic fail. So I want to talk about hookup culture. Why are people out here on apps and whatnot trying to schedule hookups for a little bit later in the day or a different day, but then come time to actually show up and put out, you get cancellations or ghosting? Like, what's the point? Why put the energy into it? Why even initiate the idea? Do we understand why this is? Is this gay? Or can I just tell them to kill themselves? Okay, goodbye.
I want to hear your thoughts on this because you used to be so anti-scheduling.
Yeah, because of this reason, because the follow through was never there, and so I would be like this person where I'd be like, why don't we just do it now? We're both on the app now. I'm looking for now. I think a lot of times what ends up happening is someone's super horny at that point, and they're like, let's do this at like 7:00 when I get off work. And by the time they're done with work and they get home, they're like, I'm actually so tired that I don't want to put the energy out. So I'm just going to jerk off and go to bed. You know what I mean? That's probably what happens.
Woo.
Right?
Well,
or no? Do you agree? Do you disagree?
I mean, I think it's spot on. I like anticipation. I like sexting. There are people in my phone who all I do is dirty talk with them. Because we made a plan at some point and it didn't happen. And now we go back and forth and I'm like, oh yeah, you got that hungry pussy for I have.
You say you got that hungry pussy.
For me.
I don't like calling it a pussy.
Okay. I'm going to say something real specific.
Get into it.
When they are like...
Some of them.
When some of them are like muscle-bound, meal-prepped, shave my body... like this, my hole is only meant for fucking, wear a cock cage, like those type of bottoms. I have no issue using pussy. But like someone I'm gonna like, I don't know, like a guy who's like dominant, who's like wants me to like suck his dick, and then like might be open for bottoming or something like that. Like to me, that person, I would never refer to their like hairy butt as a pussy. But you know the ones I'm talking about, the like really sort of like ass focused, everything is about like I clean out every day, I wear a butt plug, I this, I that, and like the like muscle bound ones. For some reason, pussy makes sense for me there. Is that crazy?
No, I think that makes a lot more sense. It's like kind of a dominant thing because you wish you could be that.
Wish I could be the pussy boy?
Yeah, I think so.
There is a world in which I would like want to be able
I
to
think
just...
you're afraid of your butthole. And I think it probably is as a mess back there.
Because I don't take dick?
Yeah.
I mean, I love when guys eat my ass. You don't like that?
I don't like I had a vision. Oh, God. I had a vision of you bent over or on all fours getting your ass ate. And that kind of...
But you're encouraging me to do it, and then when I
talk about... do you think we talk about sex too much?
What's crazy is like, this is not a book club podcast. This is not a pop culture and entertainment podcast. Like, our podcast has been sex forward from the beginning.
Yeah, people really need to learn. Go back to the anals of this podcast and get into it, because it's always been about wicked and anal. Okay?
From jump, we have told crazy sex stories. But somehow I'm deemed a pervert for bringing up sex stories on our sex pod.
I bet I mean, same as me.
But here's my question to you. You just told me that I want to be a bottom and I want to be ass forward.
No, I think that you
and then when I tell you...
I think, no, hey, shut up.
That I like getting my ass
I think that you want to be a big muscle boy, but you're not. You're just a big boy. And so you like dominating them because you're like, oh, you think you're better than me because you work out all the time? Well, it's my pussy now, boy. That's my little pussy. I don't know. I don't like that word.
I like petite muscle boys too. We've
been over this. I think both of us are...
I either want you a mountain, I want you bigger than me,
or a molehill. Hey, baby, I want to get in that little hole.
I want to get in that mole.
I want to be that anteater getting in that little hole. Next call?
Sure.
Hello,
no.
Big Dippy and Meaty Ball. I don't know what the fuck I'm saying. Anyway, my question was, why did you guys, well, probably not you guys, but maybe Dickler, why'd you get rid of the little why'd you get rid of that when you leave the little commercial breaks? I missed the little cohesive beginning and end part. Is there a technical reason? Is there an aesthetic reason? As a person who is curious about things that don't matter, please tell me. Goodbye.
Now, that is a question for one Will Pitts.
Were those gone? I don't know. I only listened to the Patreon one. Oh, wait.
They come and they go.
They come and go on the Patreon one.
Sometimes he puts them in, and sometimes it's just gling. You know, that little like.
But I like those because I know when the commercial is coming and going. Because sometimes you're listening and then you're like, oh, I'm going to scroll through. And then you scroll like, you hit 30, 30, 30, 30. And then the people are talking and you're like, wait, did I miss it? Or is this just another ad?
Yes, but either one of these sounds we're talking about is not 30 seconds long. So you can easily skip over it whether it's there or not.
No, I'm talking about going in and out of a commercial break. Like it lets me know. Like, oh, and now I'm listening to them. Oh, but here it is.
Yes, but I'm saying you could press 30 and skip over the entire sound cue that takes us in and out of the commercial break.
Could, but I don't.
You don't? You just know for a fact that you don't?
Hey, everyone listening to this, has anyone else heard? Call in and let me know. The number is 213-536-9180. Let me know if you've heard this ad. It's like an Abercrombie ad, and the girl is like, hey, we're gonna go on. So if you want to wear, you can go to the beach and wear the Rebecca dress. It's a beautiful dress and it's fun to wear. And it's like it's an Abercrombie commercial. And this girl has the worst energy ever and is like clearly sounds like she recorded it on an iPhone, has no energy, doesn't know what she's talking about. It's the weirdest ad. I'm gonna try to find it.
Well, we'll get to the bottom of that caller. We're going to ask our engineer, Will Pitts, what the fuck he's doing. You know what I mean? Last call. Meatball?
I don't even know how to find it.
Last call.
Last call. And then just a reminder, if you live in San Francisco on September 5th, Fat Slut will be at Oasis. You can you can start buying tickets now if you want.
Amazing. This Saturday night, we are in Tokyo, Japan, for Fat Slut on May 24th at the Aisotope Lounge. And on Sunday, all of this beautiful banter, me and my good friend here, who thinks I should bottom but doesn't want to hear about it, we will be doing Sloppy Seconds live together on May 25th in Tokyo at the Aisotope Lounge. So get you your tickets.
Hey, chat. Leave a thumbs up in the chat if Big Dipper should bottom. Maybe that should be your goal before you turn 45.
It's been my goal. The amount of, well, I don't want to say this because you'll throw up.
The amount of work you put in on your butthole.
The amount of hot dads who just want to fuck and I can't give it to them. It is.
But why can't you? What is stopping you from bottoming?
Every time I've tried, it's been so painful.
The body remembers. I think what you're doing is
remembers the trauma.
You're so stressed out about the trauma and you're so freaked out about it hurting that you're not allowing yourself to relax. Even if mentally you're like, I'm relaxed, you're not. Your butthole is clenched tight, fearful of pain.
Yes, and I don't have so many hours in the day to like prep and get ready.
You're what? You couldn't prep and get ready while you're like getting work done?
I guess I could, but I don't want to be thinking about my butthole while I'm editing drag queen podcasts.
I think you're just making
Hi,
excuses.
Slut.
Because if you wanted
I
to,
wanted
you could.
to give you a couple of quick Japanese phrase pointers.
Okay. You ready?
So number 1, sumimasen.
Say it.
Sumimasen.
Sumimasen.
Means sorry.
Ooh. We have to learn that.
We're going to be using that sumimasen a lot.
Sumimasen.
Sumimasen. Is Japanese tonal like is it Mandarin where it's like one word but you say it in different ways and it means different things, like muai. They mean 3 different things. Cock, dick, and balls.
Sumimasen. I wish I could help you.
Sumimasen.
Wakarimasen.
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 Means I don't understand.
We should,
Wakarimasen.
wakarimasen, sumimasen, wakarimasen.
Yeah, sumimasen, wakarimasen. I'm sorry, I don't understand.
And ego wakarimasu means
Ego
Wakarimasu.
wakarimasu. Ego
Lego my ego. What does
wakarimasu.
Lego my ego mean?
Ego wakarimasu.
means
Ego
I
wakarimasu.
speak
Wakarimasu.
English, or I understand means I speak English, or I understand English. So hopefully that helps you a little bit. I hope you have the best time in Tokyo. Love you guys.
That's very kind. Ego wakarimasu.
Ego wakarimasen.
No, just
Oh, no.
wakarimasu.
Wakarimasu.
Sumiwasen.
Sumimasen.
Ego wakarimasu. I'm sorry, I understand English. Ego wakarimasu.
We're gonna, I mean,
Don't say the thing you're gonna say.
we're gonna be so dumb over there.
Okay,
We're
I
gonna look
agree.
like complete idiots.
I thought you were gonna be like, it'll be fine. Everybody speaks English. I'm like, I
No.
don't think that's the case.
They don't. They fully don't. Everyone I've talked to has been like, there are some areas where like a lot of people will be excited to speak English to you, and there will be some areas where everyone will be like, these dumb Americans. Do you think?
What?
Do you think we'll find? What if I find love in Tokyo and I don't come back?
I would be so excited for you.
Me too. Me too.
Well, we've made it to the end.
Thank you so much for listening to this week's episode of Sloppy Seconds. You can send us an email at sloppysecondspod@gmail.com or call in with your own fuck talk story to 213-526-9180. And don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't ever miss an episode, which come out every Tuesday and Friday. Goodbye. The Wizard and me down. And then she flies away on her skateboard. Get the gun. Get the gun. Get the gun. Get the gun. What if I just finally pulled one out? For access to our full uncensored video episodes, ad-free and 1 day early, plus our monthly Sloppier Seconds episode, and all of Mom Podcast premium content, check out Mom Plus Gold at mompodcast.plus.
Sloppy Seconds is produced by Moguls of Media, aka Mom.
Hosted by Big Dipper and Meatball. Editing and sound design by William Pitts.
Show artwork by Christian Cimarroni.
Theme song by Mike Malarkey.
Media and design support by Stone Cole.
Executive produced by Willem, Alaska, Big Dipper, Camille Stennis, and Joe Cilio.
Recorded at Forever Dog Productions.
Ooh, his nipples are tight.